Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're discussing a challenge many of our clients have: consolidating global social media accounts. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps us out. So, you've already started building a global social media presence. Perhaps you went in guns blazing, creating multiple accounts for all target regions, but now want to rein it in a bit and be more focused. This video is here to guide you through the process. But let's first take a step back and look at your options. Companies typically follow one of two paths. Some opt for a central strategy that's then localized to fit various markets. This means you've got a core strategy that acts as a blueprint, but you tweak it here and there to suit local tastes, cultural nuances, and language preferences. It's a bit like a global fast food chain that offers special menu items in certain countries to cater to local palates. The other route is to create unique strategies for each market. This is a more personalized approach where each strategy is tailor-made from the ground up to resonate with the specific audience in each country or region. Imagine a fashion brand that designs entirely different collections for different countries based on local fashion trends and climates. Both approaches have their pros and cons. A centralized strategy, for example, is great for consistency. It's like having one big social media account that branches out into localized versions for key markets. This is perfect when your product or service doesn't vary much from place to place. It keeps things streamlined and can be more cost-effective since you're not reinventing the wheel for each market. On the flip side, the unique strategy for each market allows for deeper customization. You're basically saying, we see you, we understand you, and we're here for you, to each of your audiences. It's more work and requires a bigger investment, but the payoff can be huge in terms of engagement and brand loyalty. Now, implementing these strategies can be quite the task. For the centralized approach, ideally, you'd have one global account and focus on developing a killer strategy there before figuring out how to replicate that success in additional markets. But maybe you skipped ahead and have a bunch of local accounts running wild. It's time to bring it in. Think about which ones really matter, which ones are hitting the mark, and which ones are just there taking up space. If you've got a few accounts that aren't doing much, especially in areas that speak the same language, why not bring them together? For example, if you've got a few targeting different Latin American audiences, but they're not exactly buzzing with activity, consider merging them. Depending on what makes sense for your brand, you might focus on one specific market, a larger region, or the entire LATAM scene. And when you do pick a winner, go with the one that's already got some traction. Now, here's a few tips for the centralized approach. Prioritize creating a solid strategy in one language, and then adapt what works for other locales. Centralize your content management, set consistent brand guidelines across all profiles, and create a process for reusing content from accounts that might be shut down. Switching gears to a tailored strategy for each market, the first step is to figure out where you really want to focus your energy. You're going to be pouring more into these areas, so it's crucial that you pick your battles wisely. You can't be everywhere all the time, right? You might end up saying adios to some accounts to keep your strategy focused. Once you've got your VIP list of markets, it's all about crafting those perfect content calendars with the help of local community managers who understand your brand and know their home turf like the back of their hand. Then ensure clear brand guidelines are in place so that even though the content might differ, the essence of your brand remains unchanged. Before you start consolidating, take a step back to consider what suits your brand best. And don't shy away from consulting external experts who can offer insights tailored to your unique situation. Find out how to get in touch with us in the description below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and give us a like. Now, on to the next video for more global content marketing insights.